Hello, Nathaniel. How are you?
Lorena, everything's all right. What about you?
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you very well.
It's everything's all right around here. What about you?
Oh, I'm okay, thank you. Okay, Nathaniel, today we're gonna start. I'm gonna share my screen. I found a document, so I'm gonna share with you that, okay? I'm gonna send you to your WhatsApp. You can open that. Okay, Nathaniel, so you got this document, right?
Yep, I have it.
Okay, that's great. So today we're gonna start with this grammar that it's about causatives. I don't know if it's familiar to you, but we're gonna practice the use of have and get. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
okay. We're gonna start with this little concept. We're gonna read examples and we're gonna make after some exercises to practice this, okay? The first concept says, we use a causative verb when we want to talk about something that someone else did for us or for another person. It means that the subject caused the action to happen, but didn't do it themselves. Maybe they paid or asked or persuaded the other person to do it. For example, we can say, this first one, right? I cleaned my house. This means I cleaned it myself. If I pay someone to clean it, of course, I can say, a cleaner cleaned my house. But another way to use a causative constructor, so I can also say, I had my house cleaned, right? So in that case, we have the three differences that we can have. In a sense, using a causative verb is similar to using a passive. The important thing is that the house is now clean. We don't focus on who did the cleaning. So in this other part, we're gonna see also one structure that we have in this part, right? We'd have first, have plus object, in this case, object pronoun, plus past participle of the verb, okay? Have something done, in this case. We usually use have something done when we are talking about paying someone to do something for us. It's often used for services. The form is subject, have, object, and past participle, like the examples. Read please the examples, Nathaniel.
Okay. Like before I start reading, like, is there any difference between using like get and have? Like instead of saying I had my house cleaned, it would be okay to say I got my house cleaned, or is it not correct?
Oh yeah, but exists just a little difference between those ones, right? It's like, for example, have it's like you are ordering, you are paying someone to do this action because in some, I don't know, after you tell this person is gonna do the action, right? It's like it's gonna happen in some minutes or in one day, or you plan the date, right? But with get, it's like it's stronger that you maybe have this object, this thing done, but it's done, right? It has finished, maybe you can say in some cases.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, okay, I'll read. Oh,
Okay.
I had my car washed. John will have his house painted.
Okay, very good. Now with the structure of get plus subject and past participle, get something done. We can also use get, this structure. This has the same meaning as have, but it's less formal. Okay, that's another difference that it can have, okay? The examples, please.
Okay. The students get their essays checked. I'll get my hair cut next week. He got his washing machine fixed.
Okay, we can see this little part more. Okay, have someone have someone do something. You can use this structure, have plus person plus infinitive, right? We can also use the constructor of subject, have, person, and infinitive. This has a very similar meaning to have something done, which we've already talked about. But this time we say who did the thing. We talk about a person who we asked to do the thing for us. Like the examples.
Okay. I had the electrician look at my broken leg. The doctor will have the nurse call the patients. The teacher had the students write the answers on the whiteboard.
Okay, that's great. Very good. And also with get, you can do similar like this, right? Finally, we can also use the constructor of get plus someone plus to an infinitive. Again, this means that you cause the other person to do the action, maybe by paying them to do it, or by asking them to do it, or by persuading them to do it, right? Read examples, please.
Okay. She gets her son to do his homework by promising him ice cream when he's finished. I got the cleaner to clean under the cupboards.
Okay, sometimes this construction has the feeling that we needed to convince someone to do something, while the other construction on this page are neutral. Okay, so also this part, yes, in this part, also you can mention the person, right? You have the structure with have, you can use this one, right? In the tense that you want. In this case, it's in past, right? Had, the electrician is gonna be the person, and after this you place the verb in the infinitive form, right? Uh, from a difference that it can have, it's with get, the person, to, and the infinitive form of the verb. Okay, so as you know, it's maybe to persuade someone to do something for us, right? So can you give me please one example using the first structure, like in this part?
Okay. I had my dog killed.
Okay, okay.
Kind of sad example, but the only one that comes to mind. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's a really really sad.
Kind of sad one, not based on real events, but yeah.
Okay, it's not relevant. That's
Yeah.
great. Okay, Nathaniel. So let's see with this other one with get.
Okay. I got my uh, Bruno got his homework checked.
Okay, that's great. Yep. Now we're gonna practice with this other. Okay, when we're gonna mention the person, like first we're gonna make with have. Okay.
Mhm. Do I make an example?
Exactly.
Okay. Um. mm, mm, okay. Bruno had the nurse check his wounds.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, so it doesn't matter how the tense is, right? It can be in past,
Uh,
I don't know, in this case,
future.
future perfect, but the important thing is after the verb is gonna be in the infinitive form,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, with this other example, please, with get.
Okay. Uh, I got the the doctor's. No, I got the doctor check my leg. Check my leg. No, it would be I got the doctor to check my leg.
Exactly, the second one is correct. To check
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
leg,
To
right?
check. Yeah.
Yes, so that's the little difference when you're, for example, you're mentioning the person. With have, you're not gonna write to, but with get, yes, of course, don't forget to write this little word,
Yeah.
okay? Yes, so, okay. I think this is, it's easy and clear, right?
Yeah.
Maybe some
Yeah.
questions.
Not really like the only like difference between get and have between like the between them is that get is I don't know more direct.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yes,
you
that's
can use both to express the same thing, right? It's not wrong to choose one or another.
sorry, I couldn't listen to you very
Yeah,
well. Can
like it's correct to use both, like in when you're trying to say the same thing. Like there's not a
exactly.
big difference. Yeah, yeah, I'm okay then.
Okay, yeah, I know that is great. Well, Nathaniel, so now we're gonna check what our book says, okay? I'm gonna share the other screen.
Okay.
So just 1 minute. Okay, so now let's see the book. Okay, we're gonna make just a fast review of this. That it says, for example, in number one, we use make plus an object, the base form of the verb, to talk about when a person forces another person to do something. Okay, we already did it. Number two, we use have plus an object, the verb in the base form of the, to talk about when someone causes another person to do something. Okay, so in this case, when you're using make and have, that can be the little difference that you can see, Nathaniel. Okay, with make, it's like you forces another person. With have, that causes another person to do something. Okay.
Okay.
Number three, we have this. We use get to talk about when a person persuades another person to do something. Notice that get is followed by an object, an infinitive, not not a base form. Like the example, I'm not trying to get you to take me out on the date, right? Okay, yeah, as we were saying with get, we persuade another person to do something for us. In number four, with let, you can see we use let plus an object, the base form of the verb, to talk about when a person permits another person to do something. Yes, you permit with this verb. And number five, we can use help, an object, the base form of the verb, or the infinitive, like saying, I'm trying to help you save your career, right? Or I'm trying to help you to save your career. Okay, Nathaniel. So also with those verbs, right? With help and make, that they are new in this case, and let. So please, you're gonna give me examples with this structure with make first. Okay,
Okay.
please give me an example.
Okay. Okay. He made the gardener um, chop up those flowers.
Okay, great. So in this case, it's forcing, right?
Yeah.
This other case with have you. Okay, another one with have. Okay, another example.
Okay. Um. Uh. Okay. I had my cousin. No, I had my house cleaned by my cousin. It would be okay.
I have. What did you say?
I had my house cleaned by my cousin. It would be okay.
Yeah, it's okay too.
Okay. And in
Okay.
present, like using have, it would. Let me think. I have Amy coming over tonight. It would be okay.
Okay, so in this part, you're using the present tense, right?
Yeah. Like, could you give me an example with the present tense? I can think of like an example right now.
Okay, okay. So when you want to talk about in present, you can use the form of have or has, right? Like Talia has, Amy called Valentina's to make reservation. That can be the present tense. But if you want to talk about the past, of course, with had. That's gonna be the only difference that you can notice in that part.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so So only just write have or has when it's gonna be in present, but with had only when it's gonna be in past.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Now we're gonna see more in this part with get. Okay. Also the same happened with get. Get or gets, or maybe in past with got.
Okay.
Okay, so another example, please, with this.
Okay. He's he's trying to get you to buy those shoes.
Okay, yeah, very good.
Okay.
Number 4 with the structure of let.
Okay. My mom let me stay past 12 tonight.
Okay, very good. With help.
Okay. Uh, Maria wants to help you with your homework.
Oh, okay, so the it's correct, but
Yeah.
if you want to make some causative, you have to follow this structure, right? Maria wants to help you,
Oh, yeah,
but
another job. Okay.
exactly.
It would be Maria is trying to help you finish your homework. Like that
Finish.
could be okay. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. And that's better.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, so only don't forget these structures that in some cases you can use with this, right?
Yeah.
It's correct if you write in this part with two, okay, with this word with two, or maybe if you
I
want to
skip.
update this, it's
Okay.
gonna be also correct, but with help, okay?
Mhm.
With let, don't forget, let object plus verb in the base form. It doesn't have to follow the infinitive to. With get, don't forget, an infinitive form. In this case, you are going to write again to. Okay, when you are writing something or when you're saying something with you have to write to.
Okay.
Okay, what else? Okay, yeah, the same happens with make and have. Okay, so only these are the causative forms that you can use when you want to do when you want someone to do something else for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Nathaniel, so exists some questions, everything is clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, very good. Now we're gonna see the next grammar from this other unit, okay? I'm gonna share again the screen. Okay, so this is the next grammar that we're gonna check. It's about so and neither. Okay, we're gonna use these words to make in a more formal way instead of saying like me too or no, we don't, right? Like saying me too, but in formal ways. We're gonna see some examples about it, okay?
Okay.
Number one, it says, we often use short answers with so to express agreement with another speaker. When we use this type of response, we don't have to repeat the information in the first statement. Like the example says, read please, Nathaniel.
Okay. It would be, I care about your future. So do I.
Okay, very good. In the example, so do I means I care about my future too, right? It's like saying me too, but in another way, right? So do you know how it functions? Or maybe some structures that you have to follow with this?
Well, like with the answer, like so do I.
Exactly. For example,
Yeah.
it depends on which tense you are talking about. The tense in this case is present, right?
Yeah.
That's why we are using the auxiliary that is in present too.
Yeah.
And the subject, right? So
Yeah.
do I, that's why it's happening. If I say in some sentence in past, for example, I I liked chocolates.
We would change the auxiliary to past,
Yes,
like did.
exactly.
Yeah.
With it, right? Nowhere. Very good. Now we're gonna see more in this part. We can also use so and either to add similar information to what another speaker has said. Late examples, please.
Okay. Jackie doesn't look very happy. Neither does Dean.
Okay, it's like saying, it's like in a negative way, right? With neither.
Yeah.
And also, yeah, and also it's in present tense. That's why you're using again the auxiliary in this
Yeah.
case in an affirmative way because this is the negative part, right? And you can change the subject about who is feeling like that, okay? Or who's
Yeah.
looking at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Interesting.
Number two, we use short sentences with so to respond to an affirmative statement. We form the response with so, a form of be, or an auxiliary verb, plus the subject. Read examples, please.
Okay. The fish is delicious. So is the chicken.
Okay, very good. In this part, you notice that it's with verb to be, right?
Yeah. So we're
Okay,
using it again.
exactly. So in this case, it talks about the fish, for example, but also we can change of subject, like in this
Yeah.
part, right?
Like we're adding
Yeah,
something to that description that is delicious.
exactly. Yeah, yes, of course. Okay, we have in this other part, the next examples, please.
Okay. You look so nice. You look nice. So do you.
Yes, of course, very good. In example, so do you means you look nice too, right? Notice that the verb comes before the subject. We do not say so the chicken is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see more. Number three, we have this. We use short sentences with neither to respond to a negative statement. Replace examples.
I'm not really hungry. Neither am I. Dean hasn't noticed us. Neither has Jackie.
Okay, excellent. Which tense is this?
Hasn't noticed. Would be uh would be present perfect.
Exactly, very good.
Yeah.
That's
That-
why also we are using the auxiliary has
yeah.
because of present perfect. Very good. Number 4, we have this. The response always use a form of be or an auxiliary verb. Be, have, do, or a modal such as can, could, should, or would. If the statement has a form of be or an auxiliary verb, we use a form of be or the same auxiliary verb in the response. The examples, please.
Okay. I'm nervous. So am I. I've never been to Valentino's. Neither have I. This pasta is delicious. So are the vegetables.
Very good. Number 5, we say, if the statement doesn't have a form of be or an auxiliary verb, use a form of do in the response. Use the same tense as the verb in the statement.
Yeah. Like
Examples?
before the examples, in a more informal way, is it correct to say like instead of neither have I, like an informal way would be me neither, right? It's
Me
like
neither,
yes,
exactly. It's like me
it's the
too,
same.
me neither. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's
Okay.
in an informal way.
Yeah.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. Nick plays soccer. So does Dean. Talia went to college. So did Nick.
Yes. Yeah. And really, really easy, I think. As you said, instead of saying me too or me neither, we use these kind of formal ways to say that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So no question about it.
No. No.
That's great. Excellent. So now we're gonna make the practices of these to grammar, okay? So it's time you share your screen with me.
Okay. I'll share it. Okay. Okay. Do you want me to go to assignments?
Oh yeah, assignments or maybe the cures. Yeah.
Yeah. I have this problem like since today that I don't have any assignments left. So to do some, I went to course, did them like one by one. The grammar ones.
Exactly.
Yeah. What
Okay.
part are you?
Oh no, you have to go first to the model B.
Oh yeah, this one.
Yes.
Okay.
The grammar part. Exactly. Practice 1. Grammar may have a second.
Yeah, I entered. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, that part.
Okay.
Okay, that's great. Now the practice is with so neither one. Yeah, that's one.
Like since this sentence is in future, like I will have, it's okay to use so will I. It's correct, right? Or what word do I use instead
Oh
of
yeah,
will?
no, it's okay. If you see the example with will, yeah, it's correct.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm. Okay, like in those examples, they are negative, right? The statements are negative. The I can't, right? Decide that doesn't shoot sounds bad.
Yeah. So no. Like instead of neither do I, it would be
No, it's okay with neither because it's negative, right?
yeah.
But you have to focus about which auxiliary, which modal verb, or
Oh, okay.
which one you are looking,
Oh,
right?
neither have I. Yeah.
No, it's with the first one is, oh yeah.
Yeah, neither have I.
Mm-hmm.
What are you thinking?
It's with can't in that
Yeah.
case.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I did. And this would be neither. Yeah, neither does this
that, yes. And the last one,
be.
exactly.
Yeah. Uh,
Okay, so
Like
you
the
can
last one, what would it be?
oh yeah, with the, right? Because it says I'm so glad. So it's not necessary to use the auxiliary do because you have in the auxiliary with verb to be, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes. So you can try again, right? Mhm.
Yeah. Here would be can too.
Exactly. Yeah, of course,
Can
because
I?
you have the auxiliary in the
This sounds weird. I don't know why. Can I? Oh my, right?
exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't like can. Yeah.
Yes, it works. If you notice, it works depending on which tense you're speaking, right? There's gonna be with verb to be, there's gonna be with some modal verbs, some auxiliaries. If it's in present, do or does. If it's in past, with did. Also, you have to focus if it's affirmative or negative in order to write so or neither, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, and that's it. Okay, Nathaniel, that was great. Okay, so now, okay, the next grammar we have planned to do tomorrow. Okay, so next grammar we're gonna make tomorrow. Now, if you wanna practice maybe some other task,
Yeah. Uh, yeah. Like I need to finish all these 161
right?
tasks. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, to
Yeah,
finish the
yeah, of
video.
course, you can do it.
To do this. Like all the try again things are the grammars I already done, right? Uh,
Okay, so you need to finish all of these practices, right?
yeah,
Okay.
to do those. Like how many modules there are? Like A, C, and what's the last one?
The last one, sorry, sorry.
Like besides A and C, there's one more module, right?
Oh, yes, yes, exists one more. Mhm. Okay, Nathaniel, I'm looking that you're doing it very well. So I'm gonna leave you doing these practices alone, okay? Today we're
Okay.
gonna finish with this and yeah, continue practicing like on the way that you are doing. That was excellent. And tomorrow we're gonna continue again, okay?
Okay, Lorena. See you then. Oh yeah, I need to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly the little quiz.
yeah. Finished. Okay. Well, see you, Lorena. Good night.
Good night. Have a great night. Wait a
See
minute.
you.